Hi people, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you another bot. This is a MT4 bot. I'm going to give you the introduction to the bot. I'm then going to show you how we're going to install the bot and then what we're going to use the actual symbols and charts on to get the best out of the bot. Now it's up to you to do your own due diligence. Make sure that you check everything yourself. Make sure you run it on a demo account first for at least 2 weeks and test it before you release it on a live account. Remember, I can't be responsible for anything like that, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to supply you the tools, and it's up to you whether or not you choose these tools, okay? Now, what's great about this little bot is this is a custom bot, okay? It's cutting edge expert advisor for MetaTrader 4. It's designed to leverage artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm coding, okay, to make precise trading decisions. The EA specializes in analyzing real-time market conditions. It adapts its own strategies dynamically and optimizes trade entries and exits for maximum profitability. It's suitable for a wide range of trading styles, including scalping, swing trading, and trend following across various currency pairs, commodities, and indices. So, it's a great little bot. It's very versatile. This module provides a comprehensive guide to installing, configuring, and optimizing Gary's AEA, which is Expert Advisor, along with tips and best practices to enhance your trading experience. Now, I've currently been running this bot. Okay, I'm going to show you. If we go over here, this isn't the one. If we go over here, MT4, this is it here. Okay, this is Gary's AI. Okay. You see, Gary's AI. Now I'm using this on USDJPY, which is a 1 hour time frame. It shows you what my current balance is. Now this is my new account 4. Now what you find is when you set up accounts, okay, and you need to make over 100k, you will find that you will have a loss. Now you get a loss because what happens is it has to work out its perimeters. That's what it does, right? That's what bots do. So depending on what bots you use, if we go here, you'll see there's another bot on here, which is the Galaxy Gold Scalper. And you'll see that if we go to account history, because I like to be totally transparent, you can see that there's been quite a few. See that this was the deposit, the API 100k, okay, and the date, which was the 22nd of January 2025, okay. And this bot's been running for a few days, and you'll see that now it's the 24th of January 2025. Now, if we look at the USDJPY, you'll note that we've had quite a few wins. Okay. Now, if I sorry, it's difficult to grab because the sun's out. I can't see inside so you just have to bear with me a little bit. And you'll see that we have had some losses as well. Okay, you see that we've had 200 loss here. This was the GBP NZD. Okay, and then the Euro CHF. We've had quite a few losses on this as well. This is all to do with the Galaxy Scalper. Now, one of the things which you should remember is when you start a bot up, okay, ideally this is why you need to do a demo test first, because you'd leave it for 2 weeks and let it stabilize and then see if it starts to make profit. If it starts to make profit, you then know that you've got a good setup and the system is working for you, okay. This is the one in question that we're talking about, which is a USDJPY 1 hour. Okay, so if we look at this and see if there's any USDJPYs on here, you'll note that there isn't many. Okay, I'll just go there. So as we're going down, you'll see that there's a USDJPY here, so there is a loss on this one. Look, no, yep, there's a loss. No, USDJPY at the moment hasn't had a loss. Okay. This is USD JPY, okay. So keep going. There's another USD JPY. Oh right, okay. So we've had a loss of 66 cents so far, okay. Okay, so and these are all wins. So we're going to keep going. We have had another minus $4.11, 70 cents. $3.19. So 52 cents. So you can see that at the moment the USDJPY is outweighing its profit. Okay, now if you don't believe me too much on that, what you can do is if you look at the closed profit, it shows you here $34.87. Okay, now the DD, right, this is where all these are trading at the moment. This is the DD because it's got certain points of stop loss, okay, and take profit margin is controlled by the bot. So what this means is that it will work out its DD. So it's worked out that the DD is $723 on a 100k account. So that's not bad, okay, because it's 0.73%. So it's giving you a local profit of $2.78 every time it takes a trade, and a global profit of a loss of probably around about 350 minus 350. Okay, so it's not bad. It shows you that this can go places. Okay, and remember, I've already got this set up currently at the moment. I drag this across. If we right mouse click on here and then go to expert advisors, properties, and then go to inputs, and then if we scroll down, it's set up at the moment base lot size at 0.01. Now this will go up and down, okay, because if it loses a trade like this one here, minus $3.14, right, it's then going to take another trade and it's going to keep doing that until it finds a certain point, and then it's going to then profit, and then that profit is then going to increase. That's how it works. This particular bot works, okay. So the auto lot multiplier multiplied by base allotment. So if we move this up, base lot size is 5,000. Max spread, open orders is 100. There is a grid setting which I probably have got set up. Max position, dynamic grid, and then you've got risk setting. So there's loads and loads of bits and bobs on there, right? Now, if we scroll down, this goes on forever, okay? So there's lots and lots of things that you can do with this bot yourself. Now, it does come with a file, okay? And I'll show you how to enter the file. I'm going to go through the process now so you know exactly how to set this little fella up, okay? So I'm going to click OK. So you can see that this bot is all in operation. It comes up with these handy little buttons where if you was like in deep profit and you wanted to close really quick, you can click close and it's going to close all sets. This will close any other trades that you've got running on here as well, okay? So just be a little bit conscious of that. And then you've got stops next cycle, rest and realize. So what this does is this allows you just to have a little bit of a breather and then stop and close, okay? So there's lots and lots of little bits on here which you can do, and you can see that there is quite a lot going on here, right? If we open this up, you'll see where it's taking trades. Interestingly, it takes trade points, okay, and then it gets in and out of the market, and this is where you get your profit. So this does look like a grid bot by the way that this is showing. Now, it doesn't mean you should write these off. It just means that you've just got to watch them, okay? Because if they start going up and up and up and you don't hit profit, then it's like the martingale effect. You're going to find that it's going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and before you know it, you can be up to a very high margin. When you first start to trade, there was a martingale trading strategy where you would do a scalp if you miss it, right, and at 0.01, then you do a 0.02, so you're always trying to get your money back which you put in. A lot of brokers will show you that, but it's very quick for you to lose your account doing that as well, right? Because you're almost gambling. You're not actually learning a strategy, a method, and also you're allowing emotion to get in the way. So you've got to be very careful with that, and you've got to have a mindset when you trade it as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to set this up, okay? So the first thing you would do is you would go to probably module 55 inside Darren's Trading Academy. You'd click on a link. I'm going to show you just one which is already open. So this one here, this is the Hannah, this is 53, okay? So what you normally do is you click on this link here. This will allow you to download it to your computer. And then when you've downloaded it, okay, you open it up because it's a zip file. You then right mouse click and you copy that particular bot, okay, like so. And what you do then is you head over to your VPS, which is your virtual proxy server, or you could be running this on the laptop. It doesn't matter as long as you're on MetaTrader 4, okay, platform. If you are in the UK, then you'll be lucky enough to learn a very good concept that I'll show you how to make money every 3 months. I say every single, it's not single, is it? Every block of 3 months, I show you how to make money every 3 months. Okay, so pretty much what you would pay for Darren's Trading Academy, you would get you would get back in 3 months' time. Okay, that's how I designed it, because I was a little bit. I thought if people were going to take that gamble on me to get into my trading academy, I've got to show them a way to get their money back out. And once we do that, then I've also got to show them a way to save the money they make with inside that concept, which I show you, so it protects your future. Okay, so that money that goes in, you can also take out. And this is where I show you a profit guard system, which is included inside Darren's Trading Academy. Right. So enough talk. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this bot here. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this bot for now. And then you see I've got lots of other bots running in here. Okay, I've got this one here, which is the Investing EA. And you can see that this takes trade, the FTMO 10K Expert Advisor, the Sectant 24 Gold 2.3. You can see it took a trade here. So these are doing really, really well. This was currently at 75,000. I lost a lot of money on this because I went away for a couple of days, couldn't get access to my computer, all right, and had to claw it back up again, and I'm currently nearly back at 100k with this account. This account was at 130,000. I brought allocations when it was around about 115,000, so those allocations, once it gets to 115,000, are still going to be live, because you have 3 months on each allocation you get, which means that you make profit on every allocation. What are you talking about, Darren? Don't worry, it's all inside my Darren's Trading Academy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use USDJPY, which is this one here. Drag this across like so, okay? And we're going to neaten up. We're going to go to grid, and then we're going to move it with the shift end of the chart from right border. And then we're going to set this up so it's a 1 hour time frame, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to add the actual Expert Advisor. So you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Open Data Folder, you're going to go to MQL4, you're going to go to Experts, you're going to right mouse click, and you're going to paste in the Gary's AI. Okay, so this has gone in. Now you'll note that what I tend to do is I tend to test these bots first before I actually allow people to have them inside Darren's Trading Academy, because I like to make sure, one, that they're making profit. Any bot is going to make losses, okay? So it's just it is life. But if you get more profit from a bot, then it's worthwhile using it. Okay, so we're going to set this up with the AI now anyway. So this is the USDJPY 1 hour time frame. You can, if you want to, use this on other time frames. If I head over to here, you'll see that installing the Gary's AI, I'm going to go through this in a minute. It's a lot easier for me to show you than it is for us to go through this. But you'll see that you select a currency asset, which is Euro USD, GBP USD, and XAU USD. I get loads and loads of my members wanting to trade with gold all the time, so this is one that you could use. You just need to make sure that you test it yourself, okay? So what my advice is to you at the moment is that if we go back over to the VPS, we're now going to add the bot. So what you want to do is you want to go to where the expert advisors are, highlight one, right mouse click and refresh, and then we're going to grab the Gary's Expert Advisor. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this down a bit, which should be here somewhere. Oh, what we've got to do is click on one, hit refresh, and this just reorders it and adds in any more bots that might be there. And then we're going to find the Gary's AI. I'm going to hold on to that with the left mouse button, drag that across to your chart, and then release. This is going to allow you to add this in. Okay, now what you want to do is go to common, make sure allow Dell inputs is is ticked. Allow import of external experts is ticked, and allow live trading is ticked. Okay, enable alerts is a good thing because it will come up with any alerts that it may have. Hit input. As always, I would always change the magic number, but this one has actually got 0, which is automatic, so this means it automatically does it for you. Personally, I like to put a 6-digit or a 7-digit number random into here. It just makes it unique from what you're using. And if you use this on another trade, okay, so you have Gary's AI running on 2 charts, you need to make sure that these are separate. Okay, so what you need to do is make sure you don't use the same number, otherwise you won't be able to work out which one is working. Okay, then you're going to hit OK like that, and you can see now that this bot is all coming to life. Now you will notice at the moment, because it hasn't taken a trade, that there is no information coming down like there was on the last one. So if we go back here and have a look in this chart here, you'll note that we've got all the buy orders, close profit and everything else. It's because as soon as it makes one trade, this is when it will work it out. And what it tends to do is it works out perimeters inside the market when it's going to take a trade, when it's not going to take a trade. And it does this using also artificial intelligence, okay, which you just need to be a little bit mindful of. So if we go back to here, okay, so installing Gary's AI. So basically you want to download the AI which I've just shown you, open the MT4 and then go to open data folder. Now you will get this information, okay, which is inside the modules, don't panic. Attached to the chart, so this is where you'll select a currency pair or asset, Euro USD, GBP USD and XAU USD. Choose a suitable time frame, a 5-minute, 15-minute or a 1 hour, which is recommended. This is what I always use anyway as a test. Drag and drop Gary's AI, okay, EA, into the navigator, into the chart, and then enable allow a live trading and allow Dell imports, okay. Configure initial settings in the EA perimeter window. Now the configuring for AI, the key parameters to adjust is the AI mode. This is when you can switch and activates the AI dynamic market analyst and adaptability on or off. Okay, so if we go back to the bot, you want to get access to that information, you want to put your cursor onto the bot, and it has to be smiling, otherwise it means if it's frowned it means it's not working correctly. Right mouse click, scroll down and hit expert advisors and then properties or F7. Sorry, I've got a bit of a funny throat. And we want to make sure that the AI is activated. And what it will do is either true or false, okay? And this is where you can switch these on and off. And this is when you can test this yourself to see whether or not you want to try them all out. Now, as I said before, there's quite a lot on this, okay? So if we scroll all this way down to here, it's going to be a little bit quicker for me to open it all up. So you can see that you can ask it to combine signals using all indicators together. Bollinger Bands you can switch on as well. There's low stochastic oscillator. There's loads and loads of stuff here that you can do. And it gives you that cycle hedging. So, you know, if you're got an account which you can hedge with, this would be very good. So there's lots and lots, relative strength index, loads and loads of stuff here that you can actually do. And then you've got the custom indicators. This is where you can use a custom indicator if you want to. So you could try each of these indicators, see how you get on. And then once you finish that, then try something else. Okay, so, you know, it's a great little gadget. Now, use your working times. This is when you can adjust it from weekdays. Weekday you can choose Monday to Friday at the moment. You can change this to Monday to Thursday. Some people don't like to trade on Fridays, okay? You can choose the hour that it starts, the minute it starts, the second it starts, and you can actually tell it when to stop as well. So it's got a lot of diversity that's built inside this. Visual settings, you can adjust visually the settings, okay, and the colors, etc. You can adjust the display profit margins and the break-even prices, okay. So it's got lots and lots of lots and lots of stuff there which you can actually do with it. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea. So we've got a recovery system as well, that, you know, if you are losing a few trades, you can set up a recovery system so it will try and recover your losses. And then it's the risk setting, which is like profit lock, trial stop, equity warning, yoga mode, cycle risk, stop loss, shut down account risk. So say for instance you lose 1% of your account, you can have it so it will shut itself down, and this will protect your account from, you know, especially if you're trying to use it on a prop firm, which I wouldn't suggest, okay, until you've tested it and made sure that you've got a set file that works. Now when you finish playing around with this, okay, and you think to yourself, well, I've got a really good system that's really working well, I want to make sure I keep that system, you can actually save it. And what you do basically is you go to save and you click on the set file. You want to keep the dot set, and you want to put Darren's Gary AI, okay, and then I would put 1 hour USDJPY, okay, and then hit enter, or just down here, we move this box up, hit save. And what it means is when you go to load the bot, if you click on load the bot, you can now add the bot. You can see, look, Darren's Gary AI 1 hour USDJPY set is there. Okay, so this means that you've played around with that setting. You could put on that setting that, oh yeah, it's running on custom mode 2 or custom mode 3. Then at least then you know what it is and when it's working. Okay, so it's just little bits of benefits there of information that's going to help you when you're using this particular bot. You want something that's quite volatile when you're using this. Okay, I haven't tried it on Bitcoin yet. Might be one of those things that might be worth trying, although Bitcoin would probably fry your account, so you'd probably have to adjust some of the parameters and make sure that, you know, and also you have to check, make sure what your spreads are, because you can see that the commission is 0.5 cents every time this releases a trade. It's 5-10 cents. Okay, and this will obviously go up in the weekends if it's holding the trade. So, you know, you don't want a trade to be open too long, otherwise it's going to start costing you your own money. And you'll see that we're already been charged commission, as I probably have in one of my accounts. I'll show you, right? I'm using they call it an exotic pair. When you use an exotic pair, you normally would get charged more, okay? And this is just something that I was testing, if I can find it, which was, I think it's this one. And basically it was USD against the Mexico, okay? That's what I was using. Now the spread could be quite high, because it can be. If you're using certain things like that, you'll find that the spread can be a lot higher, because any exotic pair will come with an exotic price. For argument's sake, when you use GBP NZD, you'll notice that I'm losing, my swap fee is $16.10, right? So this is just something to watch out for. A lot of people are going to show you this, so this is very handy for you to know these, because it's going to give you a little bit of an idea of when you trade exotic pairs that there is a risk involved. So let's just go here and see if we've got, if I can find it. You see I've got 4 accounts currently running at the moment, where all the 4 accounts are running, and you can see that the exotic pairs, they all vary. If you look at the swap fees, they all vary. Okay, so this one particular GBP and this one here, look, XAU USD, this was a trade that was running for a while. It's $207.89. However, I made $1,059 from it, right? So I did claw my money back from it. But you know, these are things you've got to be a little bit wary with, because any broker is going to try and make money out of you, which is just the way it is. And it's not a bad thing, to be fair, because it just shows you that what you're doing, you know, it weights how you're doing it and how you're being monitored while you're doing it. So I'm just going to see if I can find this. we go. Right, so let's have a look at this one. What one's this one? Here it is. So it's a USD MXN. You'll notice that with this one here, so this is USD against the Mexican dollar. In fact, it's not actually that bad. It's only costing, well, there is no lot. Let's go back. History. You'll see it currently at the moment, because this was another trade that I opened up and shut, so it is here somewhere. But I just want to show you what you want to be careful with. So I'm just taking you through this as a USD MXN. Okay, so this was a 0.17 and the current profit. So I made profit with this particular bot. Okay, the profit was $24.20 with this particular bot. And you know that, funny enough, interestingly, 24.18, 24.16, 24.15, right, with the XAU USD as well. So this is using the Black Wolf EA, which with the Mexican peso. Okay, so this is what I was using here. This is what I wanted to quickly show you it, and you'll notice that, you know, it's in profit, but it doesn't actually show how much I've actually paid for having that particular exotic pair. Now you will do when you go to trade slide. I'll show you. If you move over here, okay, we go over here. If we go to here, if you look at the Darwin trade slide, if we open just one of these, it will give you a complete breakdown of every single trade, and it will show you your size, item, price, stop loss, take profit, and state field, what bot you're using. You see that the Black Wolf, and it will give you an idea, an indication of whether you're still in profit and whether you're out of profit. Okay, and this is very handy. So you see that I made profit of 1,348 on there. Floating P&L, which is 726.39, which funny enough shows you on one of my trades. And you see my available margin is 106,347. Margin requirements, so it's giving you an idea, and you'll see that my actual account is 122,161, and this one's account 2. Okay, so you know I've got 4 accounts. I'll just quickly show you my last account, and then I'm going to sign off. So my first account, which is where I manual trade, and I will show you how to manual trade as well, which is this one here, is currently at 373,145, with an equity of 372,920. So there's obviously trades that are open and they're floating around backwards and forwards in here. So you can see that what I show you, you can make lots and lots of profit with inside this margin. And if we go over to here, so it's this one, you'll see that this is account 2. No, this is account, this one's account 1. Okay, so you'll see that I've hit the magic number of 79.39. I'm over 75, so this means I automatically get another allocation where I can make money for 3 months. And you'll see that my particular trade, this is where we started. So as I said to you, when you start any trade, you will find any bot, you'll get a little bit of a loss. Okay, and then it's up to you to grow it. Okay, and you can see it's gone up, 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 and up. And you see we're at 18.40% return. What's good about this is this shows you that I actually make money with it. So if I move this over, you see I'm 693rd out of 7,400 traders with this particular trade that I'm running at the moment. I've got to log in. I'm just going to show you quickly. We've got hi Darren Brown. Okay, so it's going to open this. So HVCZ, which I'll show you how you can search my account, so you can see that it is legitimate. You know, my current quote. Here we go. Right. So at the moment, 79.39. So it's still really good because I'm still rated to get my allocation. And I'm just going to show you my profit. So if we go to payment, allocations, and you can see that when I first, because every 3 months you get passed, so your first 3 months you can make between 400 and 750. Okay, this can vary how you trade, and you'll see that our capital under management was 115,000. So this means that out of 115,000, I get a profit performance fee for trading, okay, on a simulated account, because that's what this is, and that's the watermark of this number here. Okay, so basically it's 10% of that, which is 266, plus another 10% of that, which is 133. So roughly it's around about 500 quid a month, right? And this is going to roughly give me that if I go to here and earnings, I'm projected to get an earning which is here, which my earning comes in. And also please note that the subscription payment now, this account runs fully automatic. It don't cost me any money now, because the $38 that I used to pay now comes out of my performance fee. Okay, and all I need to do is, if I go back to the allocation and we look, you'll see that I'm projected to make £1,230. Okay, this isn't dollars, this is pounds. So this could be around about $1,500 to $1,600, depending on how the market is treating USD and the pound, of money which I get on the 3rd of February. Okay, and once this money goes in, you can draw it out. You know, it's real money. Okay, and this is account 1. So when we get account 1 set up, you use the $38 that you were paying for that account. Now it's running fully automatic. I open up account 2, and the way you do this is you're compounding accounts. Once you've done that account and you've got that money making money, then you set up account 3 and so forth. And the magic number is 10 accounts, but you want to make sure that all 10 accounts are running automatically, because then the performance fees will pay for the subscription, and then this will be coming in on automatic. And how I have this also set up, okay, is, if we go here, this bot is my manual account. Okay, this one is my zombie account. Okay, because I just have all sorts running on this. Then I have this one, which is on automatic. This one's on just bots. And this one, which is my new account, okay, it's only 5 days old, is actually all just bots. Okay, so if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to trade, I just want a system that will just be able to earn money, I'm showing you it. Okay, so, and it don't take a lot of work. Once you get it up and running, you just leave it. I go to work, leave this work running, and come back, and I'm, you know, making quite a bit of money inside the account, which gives me more allocations and performance fees for me trading, and then that's how I make my money. That's how this system actually works. Now remember, this is one concept with inside Darren's Trading Academy. I have many concepts inside there, which, you know, it's going to blow you away if you're into trading Forex, Bitcoin, stocks, commodities, indices. I've got some great stuff coming. Okay, so that's it. So now you know how to set this bot up. I know I raveled on a little bit, but it was really just all about setting up the Gary's AI. I just wanted to just make sure that you're aware of the other things that are going on as well. Okay, so the backtesting optimization, this is something I always tell you to do. Backtesting optimization, so you want to make sure that you test this. If you don't know how to do this, there are files inside my YouTube channel that will show you this. So you want to optimize your set files. This is by obtaining pre-optimized set files for specific strategies or pairs. Load set files via the expert advisor settings for quick setup, which I've just shown you. Best pairs and assets. For major pairs, use Euro USD, GBP USD, or USDJPY. This is the one I'm using. For commodities, you can use XAU USD, which is gold, WTI, which is crude oil. Indices, use US 30 and NAS 100. I have a lot of people reporting, that the members reporting The US 100 is doing exceptionally well, and this is working with a 5-minute, 15-minute scalping window, 1 hour for trend following, and a 4 hour for swing trading. That's it. All the very best till my next video. Thank you. Bye now.